Welcome to Reread. Today I have two short stories to go over with you. Both are from the Star Wars Adventure Journal. The first one is from Star Wars Adventure Journal 6. It's called The Finder. This is a shorter story than I remember, but Thela and Humphreys seek out Lokar, who is called the Finder. And he is a character from the Darkstrider campaign. They were promoting, this is kind of wild, instead of promoting the next book coming out, they were promoting their material coming out, the Darkstrider campaign. If anyone doesn't know, that is my ultimate favorite thing that came out of West End Games. I think the proposed storyline for the RPG is so interesting. I have reread it over and over and over again, and I think a lot of the characters in there that they created for the game are super interesting. And Timothy Zahn wrote the first chapter in the Darkstrider campaign, which is, I think, originally why I bought it. This was one of the first West End Games pieces of material that I ever bought from them. Even before the Adventure Journals, really, because I heard it was at Walden Books. It said the first chapter written by Timothy Zahn. I was like, oh, I thought there was a whole book in there, so I bought the whole game thinking it was a book and only reading like one chapter. It was a good chapter, and it got me to read all through the material, and I was like, wow, this is super good. And that there was a short story in the Adventure Journal. I remembered this, but I didn't remember how short it was. It's just a very brief introduction to the Finder. You want to know more about him? Find out in the Darkstrider campaign. And to be fair, it's a really good campaign. You should check it out. Just to read through it is awesome. The second short story is from the Adventure Journal, Volume 14. It's called The Breath of Gelgelar. And this is about two Celestian children who find a bird. I guess that's the Gelgelar, or whatever it's called. And they want to keep it as a pet, but the mom wants to cook it. And then you get the bird's perspective, and it doesn't want to be cooked. It wants to be free. And so it's just roundabout thing. The bird gets away, and it's free, but the kids keep asking themselves if they have the Force or not. It's so weird. I don't know what the purpose of the story was. You're like, well, people keep these birds as pets. Maybe it's someone else's pet. Maybe we can keep it as a pet. And the bird goes, I want to be free. I don't want to be eaten. And the mother Celestian is going, your father loves this. It will be for his birthday. We'll make him a bird. He loves this taste of bird. This is a tasty bird. And you're like, what were you smoking when you wrote this? It's just a weird short story. And I mean, bravo for the person who came up with the idea. But I don't know where they wanted to go with this. I mean, I think her name was Jean Robbie or Rabe or whatever, and Rabe or whatever, and just really weird story. Really weird story. I'm more interested in how they came up with it than what the point was. Anyway, folks, that's it for now. See you next time.